Hey everyone, we are in Palm Springs once again. I'm heading over to the Palm Springs Vintage Market so I can check out some stuff potentially for Annie's bedroom. I don't know if we'll find anything, but I definitely am looking for some inspiration and also some just decor pieces, potentially some side tables. So I'm going to bring you guys along with me just in case I find something. Either way, we're going to check out some really cool mid-century antiques and see what's out there. So let's go do it. I guess we'll just have to carry it down the stairs. Oh my god. This new parking garage is not it. So this is the first time I've been back to the vintage market here in Palm Springs since I was here last time with you guys, which I don't know if it was earlier this year or last year, but they changed locations. So this is supposed to be a bigger location. Not too wild about like the parking garage, but I think we should be able to find some good stuff. Annie might need some additional furniture in her room for just some more storage, so I'm going to be checking out some more booths like this. I really love these little lamps, but they're a bit too small for the bedside tables. And if you don't know who Annie is or what her bedroom looks like, then you definitely have to go back to my day in a life video. I'll eventually be posting her bedroom makeover. So right now we're just getting decor and ideas. This could be nice. Look at all the fun matches. Look at this one. Nothing to do with one has nothing to do with the other. Ooh, this is like a shell. Oh my god, I have these. Or I have one of these. I love this lamp. I do think having some kind of like square or little rectangle rug in her dressing area could be kind of nice, like next to the bathroom. This is so cool. I need to find some art for her room because she doesn't have a lot as far as I know. I need to go digging through her home to see if she has something, but hopefully I can find something here to add some personality. This is 1,000. One of Annie's requests is that she has tons of plants and she really wants to put them in the bedroom because the bedroom gets really great light. So I want to find some interesting pots if she doesn't have enough for all of her plants. These are so pretty. They're like stoneware. I really like these for us. And I love like the brown and navy tweed with the powder blue. It's really cool. So Annie gave me a pretty limited budget, but she's willing to spend on a very unique piece. This one's way beyond our price range, but she is looking for something kind of iconic and interesting. Oh my god, look at these. These are so good. Wow, I have never seen those before. That's so fun. Yeah, this is like a cute outdoor set. These are really, really cool and unique looking. This could work for her in that, like, if we moved her dresser over, and then this is kind of like a seating thing.
It's a cabinet in the middle and then 6 drawers.
Okay, got it. Oh, sorry.
No problem. It's great set. There's some matching nightstands over there, sold separately.
Those are really cool, but they don't... Oh, this is a drawer.
Yeah.
Okay. Huh. That's an option.
Industrial.
I really need to find an option for her slanted ceiling above her bed. She doesn't entirely want a pendant light, so I need to see if there's something out there that'll work. I mean, she has kids, so tiny chairs could be a tiny, like, shake chair. Look at these sconces. 150. I love the clip lamps. If I can find a way to bring in enough overall light into the bedroom, maybe I can do some of these fun spotlight lamps for their side tables or for a reading nook or something. This is like the lamp that I have in my room. Have not found anything, just looking for lights and furniture, and everything is just super pricey. Found one rug, but it was $400 and we're trying to stick to a tight budget. So I'm just gonna keep looking and see what they have. I'm also looking for a big full-length mirror that I can put somewhere, maybe in her potential dressing area. I just have not seen anything yet. There's a lot of small mirrors around here. Annie loves the colors red and green, and I don't want it to look like Christmas, but I think I could bring that in through some art that we choose. All these nice little boxes.
One is good.
This is like a burlwood box. Yeah, these are pretty good. Well, I am not having any luck finding affordable furniture. I was wanting to stick to like maybe the $500 to $800 range, as I knew that I would be paying up at a vintage market, but I don't see anything furniture-wise that is within a good range. I wonder if they would like a globe light. Okay, this
It's
with the green. That's pretty cool.
That's actually.
These pots are nice. Look at this cool chair. I like this little card table too. These lamps are kind of cool. Despite it being October, it's still like 90 degrees here. We did not really find anything. I found one thing for myself and that's it. We did find some painting books, but these are mainly for my partner. These are kind of cool though. We're gonna try to hit up some thrift stores around here, and I think there's an estate sale because I really do need a new light for their ceiling. So we shall continue the search. This was one of the most chaotic estate sales I had been to in a while. There really wasn't too much here that was within my taste, but I love checking out these homes, and I know that a lot of you guys do too. It's so fun to check out an open house or an estate sale to look at the different architecture, lighting, flooring, just because I absolutely love it. Whoa. That's awesome. Oh yeah, that's so cool. It's pretty cool. I like this. These would have been perfect, but they were sold, sadly. This estate sale is so chaotic. I'm finally in a room by myself, but clearly there is not much here. I kind of like these lacquer tables, but I don't like the gray color, and these are quite large, but it's a good price for them, $400 for the pair, and it's like 75% off today, but it's just not the right color. But that pool is so good. I'm also loving the skylights in these rooms. It's so nice. I don't know about the estate sale. That was really overpriced and there was a lot of random stuff, but nice house, nice pool, nice lighting. I think we're gonna try to go to some thrift stores now because I had no luck at either of those places. Super bummed out, but it's definitely nice to just like be back here in the area just because it's such a different landscape and the weather is really dry and warm. And despite it being hot, it actually feels kind of nice. But we needed to refuel after doing all that shopping with no luck, so we always head up the Kings Highway at the Ace Hotel to get some lunch or brunch, and it's just such a vibey spot to be, and we've stayed here many times. It's a really great spot. It almost looks like travertine or something. One of my favorite parts about the Ace Hotel is just the design of it all together. I don't exactly know the history, but the building feels super old and retro. I even love this like slanted diner mirror above the bar up front. The architecture is super deserty and cool, and again, this is one of my favorite spots out in Palm Springs. Only in the off season. It's not as fun when it's so busy and trendy during the summer and spring. Had some breakfast, brunch, lunch, whatever you want to call it, and we're heading into Goodwill. Cute little set of dishes. Cloche. Literally nothing here. Okay, we were in there for like 2 minutes. Nothing is there, so we're going to another thrift store. So Annie aesthetically just likes the idea of a shoji screen, and I didn't bring this up to her, but I thought maybe having a screen to block off the doors to her bathrooms could be kind of cool to kind of delineate that changing space. Maybe it's something I could DIY. Handmade mug. This looks like a cool diner mug. Japan. Here's another cool little mug. Bunch of fun handmade mugs. Nothing here. I like this lampshade though. I like how it has a little square opening. Probably like turn these into sconces. A glass block. I'm gonna get this. This could be cool. This is not bad. Kind of looks like the art that I have in my office, but it's like muted tones. Nothing there as well. We're gonna try out one more store and then head back home, and I'll have to keep looking in San Diego and Facebook Marketplace. So we found these two consignment stores next to each other, and consignment stores are really hit or miss. Sometimes you can find something for a good price and sometimes it's really expensive, just depends. I really liked this little credenza, but it was $4,000 and I was looking for maybe some unique pieces of art. Like I really liked this abstract one with the red frame, and I was still looking for some good side tables that would fit the price and the size of the room. These are two cute little side tables. $2,000 though. I hate talking about price when it comes to furniture because I do think some things are worth it when it comes to craftsmanship and style, especially if they're a collector's item. But when you're trying to decorate on a budget, it's just inevitable. You have to consider what really is realistic. But I do think it is okay to splurge on a few items, especially if they're going to set the tone for your space and they make you happy. That's kind of the whole point of this. Oh my God, yes. This white lacquer dresser. Obsessed. $5.50. It's good. I like this sofa. It's kind of like a tweed material. I love these chairs. They're $110. I love this Picasso painting. Guernica, I think it's called. Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice. That's what this reminds me of. That's fun. That's really cool. I want to touch it too. It's pretty. Something like this could be like a wardrobe. It's just the wrong color. A big piece of art could be great on one of their walls just to fill it up. This is a nice chair. That's cool. These are nice. Okay, we're trying a new Revival store. We tried the other one last time. It was in Palm Springs, and this one's in Cathedral City, I guess, which is a neighboring town. So hopefully there's something at this one. It's called 65. Lots of lamps. There's another glass block. Well, that store was a lot bigger than the other one, and it was so much cheaper. Like, I got this little box for $1, for example, but there was just nothing there that I think I can use for Annie's room. So we're gonna head back to San Diego, and I will follow up with you at the house, and we'll see where the rest of this video takes us. Oh my god, you guys, I cannot believe we went to so many places and just did not have any luck. I found a few things for myself and maybe just a little odds and ends for her room, but nothing really major, and that's what I was looking for, which was like big pieces of furniture, a nice rug, a pendant light, something, and just nothing felt right when it came to either sizing or budget or style. I was texting Annie all throughout this trip trying to see like, hey, do you like this? Is this budget okay? Can we overspend here? And we just didn't land on something that felt right. So I'm kind of bummed, but this is literally what happens when you're looking for something secondhand and you have a specific budget in mind and a specific style in mind, and then also sizing. There's just so many variables, and especially when you're searching secondhand, you kind of just have to take what's there and you can't just spend if you're on a budget. So it's always difficult, but I like to bring you guys along through this whole process because it just shows you like the realism of it. I have been working, for example, on my living room for I think like 5 months now, and I just found the perfect piece for it, and you guys will see that in my living room refresh video that comes up in the near future. But the one thing that I did pick up that I really liked though, that I'll show you right now, are these two bookends. You know, it was so funny, I never found bookends that I wanted, and now I'm finding tons of them. These are really cool heavy horses. I don't really know what they're made out of, but I just kind of love the vibe, and you know that I've been bringing in some like horse motifs into the home in small ways, so I think these are going to look great in the living room specifically. But yeah, I picked up that glass block, and I have a few frames, and I picked up like a little metal box that I just use for storage in my office. It's nothing special, you guys have seen that stuff before, but I have a lot of projects planned, especially if I'm going to have to be DIYing stuff for Annie's bedroom. So make sure you subscribe and hit the notification bell to be notified of when I release that video or any future DIY videos for her room. I would love to know in the comments if you saw anything that you loved. I want to kind of get an idea of your guys' taste, especially for those of you who love mid-century stuff. But other than that, I will see you guys very soon. Bye.